crispy wings, sauce dripping slow, stacked up high like a food cargo, crunching loud, the flavor show, midnight cravings, gotta let it go, late night feast, tables alive, forks and knives, tonight, the hunger vibe, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, it's foodie time, foodie time, foodie time, foodie time.
Good morning. Hey, everybody. Good morning. It is Wacky Wednesday. Hi. Welcome to Foodie Time. Foodie Time is a connect and grow chat. When you come to this chat, you can show your channel link by typing #grow, and Nightbot will give everyone your link, and they can go to your channel and check you out. So if you're here for the replay instead of the live, you just have to leave a comment and let us know you're here so that we're able to say hello and, get to know you a little bit better and everything. But how are you doing this morning? So excited to be here this morning. The weather has gotten better. Oh my gosh, the weather was so cold, you guys. I'm so glad we're past the freeze for now. But it's wintertime, so it's coming back sooner or later. I'm not excited about it, but hey, there you go. We got to do what we got to do. We got to get through winter so we can get to spring. I don't think winter is actually here. What is the first day of winter, by the way? I don't even know. But I do suspect we're there because it is so freaking cold outside. And Christmas, normally we're worried about whether we're going to have snow, a white Christmas. Don't have to worry about it this year. Snow's still out there. It doesn't want to leave. Our temperature is supposed to get up to the 50s. This I've got to see. Yeah. Weather. How are y'all doing this morning? I'm going to do some different things on this show in this next few weeks because I would like to try some new stuff, just kind of see how things will go if we change some of the programming a little bit. We are on here every day, so it helps to be able to change every once in a while and give people something new to do and look at, and I have a lot of regular people that come here, and you guys, I just want you to know, I appreciate y'all. Every time that you come here, all I think is, what a blessing that I have these people to speak with every morning. You guys make my day. But anyway, so yesterday I finally got the video out, y'all. Now, when I say finally, for me, that's probably the fastest I've ever gotten a vlog out, just honestly. I was so anxious to get it out because I had promised to do it, almost a week ago. What's today? Wednesday, exactly a week ago. Man, time is flying, y'all. Christmas is upon us. Are you ready? Are you ready? But I'm just really excited because I got a vlog out. I'm not even, look, I don't even care if it's doing well or not. I'm just glad it's done because one of the reasons why I did that particular blog about casinos is because people are constantly talking about casinos on the cruise ship and they don't want to waste their money. I wanted to show people it's really not that much money, even on an expensive, and I do mean that. I'm sorry, Casino Royale, but y'all are an expensive program compared to Carnival. But, everybody tells me Carnival doesn't tell you what their program is, so you really don't know what to think. But there is one thing I do know, and it's this $5 a point on Royal and $2 a point on Carnival. So I'm sorry, that's expensive. Royal is not cheap, but their cruises are expensive. So you would expect that in order to comp a free cruise, you're going to be paying a little bit of money. Now, you guys, I'm going to probably start coughing, but I've got something for this, you guys. I got media stuff. I don't want to keep coughing in you guys' ears. But meanwhile, let me go out here and say hello to the peoples. Hey, first person in here this morning, my buddy Mickey's. Good morning from the Foodie Squad. Hey, girl, what is up? So glad to see you this morning. I saw your answer about Singapore. I always take for granted how many people in this particular chat have so much, and I mean so much travel information. But let me just say, I got a little surprise for y'all tomorrow. We're going to do something totally different. We're going to try it for a few weeks and see how it goes. But I would like to start changing Thursday to a new thing called Travel Tips Thursday, because you know what? We have so much knowledge in this chat, and I learn from y'all every day. So I want to make a conscious effort on Thursdays to get some tips and give some tips on travel to other people who come here. A lot of people that come here are not travelers yet. They're just learning, the ropes. And so we got this weird balance of people who travel all the time and people who have never traveled. I mean, so what we need to do as influencers, not everybody's an influencer either or content creator, but what we need to do is help the people who are just getting started to travel, give them a little bit of information that may help them along the way. Nothing crucial, but something that will give them, something to feel as though they know when they go out on their first cruise or their first vacation. You know what I'm talking about. Happy Wednesday. I know, Winning Wednesday. We're winning because we're here. We're happy. We're having a good day. I'm breathing somewhat. Purple hearts. Thank you, Mickey's. Thank you so much. I think that says GI. Does it say GL? GI? I don't know. Y'all, and I don't see real well, so that's the other problem. JC, hi, JC. Just left JC's live. JC had a live out in the chicken area. What do you call the chicken area? I'm not really sure, but anyway, had a live, and those chickens were moving, and the roosters and the hens, and oh my gosh, and so much. My eyes, I was going back and forth. I had it on the big screen. I was just looking back and forth, trying to figure out what was going on, girl. Hashtag GLT Ray. Yeah, GLT is still on. I'm checking them out. But thank you for coming over, Mickey's. I really appreciate that. Hashtag Grow, showing how it's done. Thank you, Mickey's. Lori. Oh, Lori, part of the Foodie Squad. Hi, Vicky in chat, listening and puzzling. Lori does big old puzzles. Not little puzzles, y'all. Big old puzzles. I mean, we're talking 2,000 plus. Girl, you go. I mean, I love doing puzzles. I just cannot sit still lately to do them. I got so much stuff I'm constantly trying to do. It don't even make sense, y'all. I'm going to have to slow my roll a little bit and concentrate. It's hard to focus when you do too much stuff. I love the Christmas. Hey, I tried to get a little bit in there. Note that it still has a tropical background. Okay, I'm having a hard time breaking away. When Ryan was talking on GLT about his palm trees, he was just hurting my feelings, y'all. I've been talking to Jorge, and I'm like, Jorge, we got to move to a warmer climate. He just he agrees, by the way. The funny thing is he agrees, but he doesn't want to move to Florida. He says Florida is too expensive. He doesn't want to move to Florida. And the reason he says it's too expensive is because of the taxes, which y'all got to admit, taxes and insurance in Florida, and palm trees, obviously. Ryan, I didn't even know that was a thing. Trimming palm trees, that's just definitely not in my world of no, okay? That's not my knowledge right there. Kathy and Brian, hi, how you doing, Kathy? Driving and listening of Travel Cake Trips. Good morning to everyone. How are you doing? And Travel, yes, we see. Hi, Travel. I am so glad you're here because you are one of the reasons that I have decided to do this. But I'm thinking on Thursdays, like I said, we will do the travel tips, kind of help people in the crew because we got so much knowledge in there. It seems like a waste not to hear some of the stuff that you guys have to offer as far as information and your experiences. A lot of you have gone to places that I only dream about so far. So there you go. And there we go. If you seek Amy, part of the Foodie Squad, Amy. Morning. Great job in the casino, Vicky. Thank you, Amy. You know what? I was inspired by you and Linnell and a few other people to, instead of just asking y'all 1,000 questions, I decided I'm going to actually do it. And my whole goal in going into the casino and doing that vlog was to let people know that it's really not as scary as you think it is. A lot of people think you got to be like prime, a tier level of prime to get free cruises. And as you know, Amy, that's just not true, because that's not really really what the whole offers thing is based on. It's based on a number that decides what you might probably lose. Now, you don't have to lose it to have a high number, but it is a calculation of how much you will lose, where people will start looking at your play, how much you actually play in a casino, and determine whether or not you are worth giving a free offer to. So I wanted to do that. And so I'm doing a series on casinos. And I'm going to be doing casinos probably all of this year and all of next year, depending on if I can find a photographer or not. You guys, it is really hard to do photography while you're in the casino. So I'm learning. But thank you, sweetie, for the compliment. Oh, that was a long answer. DeFam Adventure, part of the Foodie Squad. Hi, DeFam. How you doing, Ron? Good morning, foodies. Welcome in, my friend. So everybody speaking to each other. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Travel cake trips. There's my buddy, Josiane, part of the travel squad. And you're the other reason, by the way, Josiane. She doesn't really, you were kind of quiet. You'll be on today at 12 o'clock, I'm pretty sure. She's kind of quiet, as far as the chatting goes, but she knows a lot of stuff and has a lot of travel experience. Her and Mickey's and Travel Yes We See and Amy and Will, who comes in here. Will has a lot of information, and Kathy Mills has a lot of information. There's so many. Jennifer comes in here. Nettie, I mean, you guys have been so many places. And Rick, hey, and Rick has a focused area of information. Hi, Rick, welcome, part of the Foodie Squad, because he is in Texas, in Galveston, Southern Texas, and he has a lot of information about Texas. By the way, Rick, I'm trying to talk Jorge into Texas. I don't know how he feels about that yet. He hasn't commented at all. Since, I don't know a lot about the insurance and stuff, but it wouldn't be the Houston area. It would probably be San Antonio if we move to Texas or the San Antonio area. But anyway, Fire, thank you. Good morning. Nettie, part of the Foodie Squad. Nettie, good morning. Can't stay long. Gotta go get my B12 shot in a few minutes. Girl, don't want you to miss that. You know what? I've seen what happens when people go too long without their B12 shot. Girl, I got a spray. What did I do with my spray? I'm glad you said that. I got a B12 spray, and it absorbs right into your jaws. You spray it into your jaw and it absorbs right here. The buccal mucosa membrane. Cheaper than B12, faster than B12. But, I get it. I understand about B12 more than anybody because I was deficient for a long time. So I totally get it. And there's nothing worse than being deficient in B12. You don't sleep right. Your energy level is low. It's just crazy. Plus, I have anemia. So, there's like a double factor going on there. Kathy Mills, I hope you heard what I said. Tomorrow is going to be Thursday Travel Tips Day. We're going to talk about tips on travel, all kinds of travel, not just cruising, not just vacationing, but any travel information. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. We're going to give people a place to come to find out information about taking vacations. I love that idea. I've been thinking about some new things to do and just kind of pep things up for these 5 days that we're on. Kind of give y'all some new things to look forward to. And, besides seeing each other, because, like I said, very friendly group. We see everybody. Travel says Royals casino program has come a long way since C19. I know COVID-19 changed so much stuff. It's a weird thing, travel. You're right. Everything has changed. The muster, the food situation. They have a lot more places now that you can get food and not ever have to touch one of those nasty, things. I keep forgetting what you call them. The scoopers, the ladles, whatever you call them. I hate them things because those pass germs. Their offers have improved because they saw how much Carnival was making. Yeah, Carnival must have made a lot of money and didn't know what to do with it because they still don't got that. They don't have their loyalty programs, right? But their casino program is on point. Okay. They don't tell you anything, but they get their money. They do their offers. They get a lot of casino players. Royal offers used to be only on old ships. I know. The Wonder of the Seas are in my offers for a free cruise, y'all. The Wonder of the Seas. The biggest besides Utopia, um, Oasis class ship. 4 days though. 4 days. Amy's done it. She'll tell you. Royal's booking process sucks. Okay. Are you talking about the casino booking? Because I have not experienced that yet. But I'm a travel agent for Royal. So if you have trouble booking regular Royal, I don't know if I can book casino offers, probably not, but I can book that for you and you won't have any problems. So there you go. Put in a plug, shameless plug right there. Actually, I have been spending so much time on my channel. I have not been paying much time to marketing on my travel, which is never a good thing. Probably, I don't know. I do it for the fun anyway, so it really don't matter. But anyway, so it's funny you would say that. I don't know that much about the booking for casinos. Carnival has booking integrated into regular website, including sorting and filtering. So that is a casino booking. I'm assuming you're talking about travel because I'm not real familiar with their casino booking either. Nettie, JC, good morning. Josiane, caution, don't get flagged by Royal for showing actual people playing in the casino in videos. I try to avoid the people, okay? Not only because they're not supposed to be in there. I mean, it's supposed to be about me, but I try to avoid it whenever I'm in a casino, by the way, travel. Whenever I record in a casino, I try to avoid people because that is actually what the problem is with recording in casinos. You're not supposed to show everybody. It's a privacy issue. So I try to avoid, and I tell other people that to try and avoid. Now, there are people who will get into your freaking stuff. When the whole time that I was recording, I had people who were around me, next to me. This one lady, she kept putting her hands. If you've seen the video, you've seen her. She put her hand where the coins were popping off, and I kept saying to myself, "You do realize I'm recording, right?" And whenever you hit a jackpot, that'll give you a hint of what happened to me on the daggone vlog. And when you hit a jackpot, people appear out of nowhere. That's Kathy. Even Kathy appeared out of nowhere. I was laughing because Kathy was out and about, and just as I hit the big jackpot, there she appeared right in time to see me get the print up. That was so hilarious. I was like, Kathy, how the heck did you do that? I mean, it was just Kathy. We had a good time. It was hilarious. But yeah, don't record people when you record casinos. Yeah. Hashtag grow. And then people talk to you when you're trying to record. So here I am. I forgot my microphone. I don't know if y'all noticed that, probably so. I forgot my microphone, and along with my battery charger for my GoPro. Two very important items, by the way, for a 4-night cruise. So I knew in my heart, first of all, I was going to have to record with my phone. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing I knew is that I wasn't going to have a microphone, so the voicing was going to be off, period. And the third thing I knew is that I did not know how much noise there was going to be in the casino that was on the promenade. A lot of noise, y'all. Oh my gosh. So my daughter calls me and she tells me, she goes, Mom, she says, your casino video was fine. And then she goes, but you need to work on that audio situation. And I said, dear, I swear, I already knew it was going to be a problem because I didn't have my microphone. I did a really bad job of preparing for that trip. I don't know what my brain was at. It was very strange, very strange. Hi, Parker, Ryan Parker Studios. Also, PK Adventure Travels. Look, I could not spit it out, Ryan, to save my life. Who is part of the Foodie Squad? There we go. Hearts to my friend. Hashtag grow. Ryan, you and the palm trees. I was cracking up. I told him the first world problems. Okay, I'm just. I said to have have a palm tree. Look, if I had a palm tree, Ryan, I wouldn't even be complaining, even though, yeah, that's a lot of money to trim a palm tree twice a year, $500. Oh my gosh. That is just crazy. I know Jorge would try to figure out how to trim his own palm tree. My husband, he don't play. When it comes to stuff like that, anything that costs over $300, he's going to do it himself. Dude knows how to do plumbing, electricity, everything, because he does not like paying people a lot of money for services. And he's an Army dude. And Army dudes, they are like the true MacGyvers. They figure out how to do everything. So he always tells me, don't worry, I'll fix it. If you seek Amy says, no prime needed, 200 points minimum to get offers. You just have to wait until after your cruise for them to arrive. That waiting takes forever. Amy, I'm so impatient. But you know what? I got 4 pages of stuff to look through right now from the instant certificate. And even looking through those, I'm being extremely choosy. And Jorge too. We're both looking at the cruises, and some of them are for 2 people and some of them are for 1 person and a discounted person. Now, Jorge does not want to take short cruises. 4 is like way too low for him. But it's perfect for me because I'm trying to do casino stuff. So, here we are in this situation, and plus they're free. At least half of them are free, and then partially. And then there are some that are 2 people that, 2 guests. Those are the older ships. He would probably prefer the older ships because he doesn't like to be around a lot of kids. And also the older ships have better itineraries. But for 4 nights, 5 nights, the itineraries are no better than the other ships. So it doesn't make any difference. But I'm getting off topic here. I'm sorry. I will, 200 points minimum to get offers. 200 points is not that hard to get on certain machines. Like I said in the video, and I showed this, Bill was teasing me about it, but I showed the one that I use to make my points. You guys, if you're not a gambler, all of this doesn't make any sense to you. You don't even care. You don't want to be in the casino for spending hundreds of dollars for cruises and cruise offers. But I'm going to show what happens if you only spend a few $100s, and we'll see what offers I get and whatnot. I've already got, like I said, 4 pages, a PDF of 4 pages for 400 points. I got a whole bunch of free cruises offered already. So there you go. But Seek Amy, hey, good morning, Kayla Boo. Hey, Kayla, what is up, my gaming friend? Welcome in, welcome back. We're up here talking about casinos because, Kayla, I did a vlog about casinos. I'm starting to do casino vlogs because I feel as though there's a lot of information that could be passed on about how easy it is to get cruise offers. We're always hearing people say, well, I got an offer. And finally, after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get an offer. But I don't really need prime tier, which is 2,500 points in Casino Royale. That's a lot of freaking points. But 2,500 points, I don't really need prime tier because I'm a diamond, and diamonds get drinks and all that other stuff. I mean, diamonds get more than prime people get. So, the whole going for 2,500. I mean, it may happen by accident, me trying to get little ones and showing the casinos. I don't know. Y'all notice I pocketed that jackpot. It did not go back in the machines. And hi, Najuma, part of the Foodie Squad. Hi, Najuma. Y'all know me. Y'all know I pocketed. I took home that money, okay? Because I'm a funny person that way. It's like, in my brain, I was thinking, the good thing about this jackpot, it was unexpected, and I can put it in my pocket and use it for the next cruise because, I'm going to have to get some more points. The one thing that Casino Royale does mention is that you got to have 200 points every time you hit their cruise ship to stay in their offers. Now, once you get into the offer atmosphere, I think Carnival and them already said, she's gambling. Let me see what we can do about this. Other people, other cruise lines will start checking you out. And it really didn't cost that much, y'all. Y'all got to see the vlog. It did not cost that much for me to get in there. So my main goal, my only goal was to show how to get to the bottom rung of the casinos. I got to the bottom rung very easily. 200 points, piece of cake. 400 points, not as bad as you would think. It didn't cost that much. I even broke it down. But good times. I had a blast, okay? And I wasn't even in the casino that long, y'all. I didn't spend a lot of time in there. Ask Kathy. You know, we were on a 4-night cruise. We had a lot of stuff we wanted to do. You know, you don't know that after I was gambling, I went to a toga party. Don't ask, but you'll see the video. I went to a toga party and stuff like that. But yeah, Captain Billy J, part of the Foodie Squad. So excited to have you in the crew, Mr. Billy J, Captain Billy J. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Vicky, the real captain is here. I was gifted a membership yesterday. Congratulations. Look, I'm going to show you what I think of that.
Neon lights, they paint the air. Shadows move like they don't care. The bass is low, it grabs my chest. This night won't let us rest. Hands up, hands high. Touch the moon, feel the sky. Lose control, don't ask why. Party all night. Let the rhythm take you.
Yes, congratulations and welcome to the fold, my friend. I'm so glad. I love me some Billy J. So glad you're here. Yeah, I got a little surprise. Scott! Did I give you the hearts last time? I don't even know. Look, I can't remember Jack right now, y'all. I've got so much on my mind because I got to show y'all something I made last night, late last night. I was supposed to be in bed, y'all, but I'm working on some stuff, like I said. So I want to show y'all what I was working on late last night because it's so weird, but I'm going to have to still tweak it a little bit. It's kind of messed up and it's a little, you'll see. But I want to show it to y'all right now, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to wait until tomorrow to show it to you, even though, we're on a roll today. I'm going to show you today.
The moon is low, the stars don't blink. The night feels heavy like it's trying to think. Every breath a question, why not near? I call your name, but it disappears. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this autumn bend. Raindrops hit the pavement slow. Each one a beat to the love we know. Your shadow lingers in the glow. Why'd you leave? Why'd you go? Can't escape it, no I can't. This feeling like a chance. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this autumn bend. City hums a quiet tune, but I'm lost searching for you. Every face I see's a mask, every hour a question asked.
Okay, so you see I need to work on that a little bit. First of all, I need to put in there, okay, I need to take out the first half of the part, but yeah, my husband was so cute hanging out, sitting. I had to put that in there. It was just cute to me. And I'm taking that part out. I'm taking out the first 2 clips of it, as a matter of fact, because my whole goal was to work on a group cruise videos. Now, that one needs to be changed a lot. And somewhere in there it needs to say group cruises because nobody knows what they're looking at. But like I said, it was late last night and all of that didn't occur to me until just now. So There you go. But yeah, I'm going to try and make some videos and add some of that music that we love to dance to and stuff. It seems like a good way to do on a 10 o'clock morning. And the banners are cool. Haven't gotten rid of the banners. But as you know, as Kathy says, it's easier. Somebody else besides Kathy, I think it was JC said too, it's easier to read them all together like that instead of rolling across the page. I agree. That was some good feedback. So we're going to try some different stuff, a little more exciting stuff. Plus, with the travel tips tomorrow, that'll be an interesting day. See how tomorrow goes. But travel tips tomorrow, can't wait. Y'all start thinking of a good travel tip for tomorrow so that you can pass it on to the rest of the crew, and that would be so awesome. Look, there's a travel tip. Amy says, Wonder of the Seas is a great ship. Do it, Vicky. I might do it. I don't know. The dates are a little tricky. I think their last date is like in the spring or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at it again. But I'm going to have to get somebody else to go with me, probably my grandson. I owe him a trip. It's a long story. If you see the Independence of the Seas video on my vlogs, it'll tell you what happened when my grandson went with me for the first time he'd ever been on a cruise. And he really didn't get to stay on the cruise. It's a long story, but it had to do with COVID and whatnot. And it wasn't even his COVID or anything. He didn't have COVID. But Scott, oh, hi there, Scott. Hashtag grow. Texas Cruiser. Rick is really close to 1,000. So is Travel Cake Trips. Nettie's getting up there. And Camille, I don't know if she's in here or not, but she's almost about to hit 3,000. Hey, look, there's my buddy Angie. Whatever floats your boat. What about it, girl? We're finally out of the freezer zone. Yeah. It's been cold. It's been so cold that I had pizza brought by my husband because, look, I said to him, we need pizza. If you're out, get pizza. And, he won't argue with pizza ever. But anyway, hey, y'all. Hi, Angie. How are you doing? What is up? Morning. Sherman, part of the Foodie Squad, too. Good morning, everybody. See, Sherman, I'm working on some new stuff. Just trying. Don't worry. I will still be showing the group cruises. I'm just going to show them in a different way because, like I said, I want to get a little more creative about it. The banner is there still if I need to roll the banner. But I actually want to use the banner for some other stuff, too, that, has to do with me personally. I might do that tonight and show you what I'm talking about. So, good morning, everyone. Sherman. He said, good morning, everyone. Amy says, you can do the Royal Casino booking online, but it isn't instant till you get your booking and you don't get to pick your room. I prefer to call and tell them what I want and get my booking right away. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. And there you go. There's Amy's first travel tip. Call. It is faster and more efficient. I got you, girl. Thank you so much for that. Amy is part of the Foodie Squad. She just became a new member. Welcome in. And there's Randy. Randy, I am so glad you're here because, Randy, I finally got that package open yesterday. Yeah, I got to show you this. Now, I'm a member of Randy's channel. Oh, it just disappeared, didn't it? Okay, that was kind of cool. Look. You can't see it. This is so funny. But some of the stuff he sent, I am slacking on my game, obviously. I haven't sent out all this cool stuff, but I'm going to send out some stuff because now I'm like, okay, I'm going to send out some stuff. So all the members are going to be like, what the heck is she doing? But yeah, I'm going to send out some stuff. So Randy sent me a package and it had some really cool stuff. Me and Jorge were playing with all this yesterday. Oh no, you really can't see this one. I should have took out the other one. The other one is pink. I keep forgetting I'm on green screen, y'all. And green screen means anything that's green is going to be invisible. Here we go. Okay. There we go. And what one of the things, he sent me two of these, a pink one and a blue one. So I think Jorge assumes the blue one is his. And what it is a portable straw, y'all. A portable straw. And it's got a little thing on the inside, a little brush. And I thought to myself, Randy, that is so cute. But anyway, so we got a major kick out of this stuff. But this is not the only stuff. He sent a bunch of merch stuff. Some my favorite thing, magnets, because I put them on my refrigerator. And it comes on this little thing, so you can just hang it on your lanyard or whatever. And then he's got his little, key fob with his QR code. And I don't know what this is, Randy. What the heck is this? I've been afraid to take it apart because I know in my heart that once I take it apart, I'm not going to be able to pull it together. I suspect it's a flag. So tell me before I pull it apart, should I just go on and pull it apart or what? And then also, if that wasn't enough, okay, this is the killer. This is the part that made me giggle until I started coughing, Randy. They're stickers. I just cracked up, y'all. I was like, no, he didn't. But Randy, thank you so much. I got a major kick out of that yesterday. I was so glad I finally found the scissors. But anyway, y'all, that was. I need to know how you did that because I want to do that too. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I tell you guys have changed my life. I realized recently my life was boring before I met y'all. Now, if I get that much kick out of stickers, you can imagine. I've been getting cards and stickers and all kinds of cool stuff, luggage tags. And it's been like Christmas here, y'all. We would love for you to move to Texas. I christen you a Texan. Hey! Shh. Look, over here talking out loud. And I know at some point Jorge will see this video. So he'll be like, okay, she's telling everybody we're moving to Texas. I love it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I would love to go to Texas. But anyway, Willie, jackpot, did you see the video? Did you see the video, Willie? It's just so funny. Yeah, that video. You just had to know. You just had to know that was a happy accident right there. Willie, hello all. Part of the foodie squad, my buddy out there in the almost desert. So we are Arizona compliant. Arizona. Now you got to play that song today, Willie. Every time we're Arizona compliant, Willie, you got to play Arizona. Foodie. Travel, yes, we see. Lady hit 59,000 on Mariner last week. See, you could be trying to get freaking cruise offers and then hit a grand jackpot. That would be like, okay, I'm out. Look, I would be in a suite next time I'm on this ship. It took her a good 20 seconds to realize that she won. I mean, seriously, $59,000. It'll start flashing winner, bing, bing, bing. And then $59,000, Dragon Link. All of the jackpots on Freedom, the big jackpots are on Dragon Link machines. I'm just saying. I had to play a little bit of Dragon Link, and I'm glad I did, y'all. If you watch the video, you know why. But anyway, $59,000 on Mariner of the Seas. Wow. Antoinette, how are you doing? She was paying $12.50 spin. What was she doing? Let me know. I don't even think you have to do that to get that jackpot, actually. Antoinette at Fun. Good morning, Vicky. Yeah, girl, put out my casino vlog yesterday. You got to check it out because you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Anyway, I don't even care. It's funny. I don't even care how many other people got to see it besides us. I wanted everybody in the community to see what I did because it was just so, so crazy. Okay. And I pocketed it, girl. Just wanted y'all to know. LOL, palms are nice, but a pain to maintain. Hey, you are a rhymer and a rapper and didn't know it, okay? Pain to maintain. Look, you need to write a song. I'll write the song. It's a pain to maintain. Pain in the brain to maintain. I'm being silly, y'all. Okay, let me stop. Let me move on. I'm getting way behind here. Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing? The statuesque, beautiful Antoinette. So glad to see you, my friend. Just do back-to-back cruising. I was able to stay in the same room. You know, like I said before, he ain't gonna do it. He is a fan of the longer cruises with more itineraries. So back to back would just be more of the same for him. So he wants something like Grandeur of Seas, going to Southern Caribbean and hitting 7 freaking places. I mean, some of those cruises Royal does on the older ships, they go to 6 different places in the Southern Caribbean. You know, we're talking Barbados. And if you want to know which ones those are, let me know. I have a lot of customers who call me and say, Vicki, we need a itinerary rich cruise. So that means they don't care what the ship is. They just want to go to a bunch of places. And if you're one of those people, hey, I'm constantly looking for those, y'all. I can tell you stuff. You can get on my my list of friends who want to know, what are the itineraries? I send out an email every once in a while saying, here's one, y'all. It's got all this on there, you know. And I'm always amazed at how many people won't even ask me what ship it is. They're like, oh, it's going to Barbados. Oh, it's going to Grand Turk. Oh, it's going, you know. Royal has a loyal bunch of people, a whole set of people who love just cruising to different ports with them, you know. Oh, Winston. Hey, Winston. I see Winston everywhere now. Thank you for that feedback, sweetie. That was much appreciated. Good morning, everyone. Travel, yes, we see. You're having to look through those 4 pages is the gap between Royal and Carnival Casino bookings. Carnival is in the regular website, so you can sort by ship date duration. No 800 number. No 800 number? Okay, you have to explain that one. I didn't get it. But Carnival is the regular website. So you can, okay, yeah, because they give you a PDF. Now think about that. Of all the things they could give you, an Excel spreadsheet would have been better. Anything would have been better besides a PDF. But a PDF of different things to look to, and then you got to figure out. I ain't gonna whine because it's only 400 points, y'all. You got to figure out in 30 days which one of those cruises you want to go to. How many days do I have left, y'all? I haven't even looked at the list that long. And plus we're booked on Virgin Voyages for next month. So that cuts out a whole part of that freaking list because we're going on Virgin Voyages next month. So there you go. Yeah, I'm excited about that, y'all. I love me some Virgin Voyages. Can't wait to get my free candy. Just saying. Okay, y'all. So I have been just running my mouth, okay? Prime does get you better free sailings, though. You know, I don't really care about free sailings. So that's the bad news about that, okay? The reason I wanted okay, I'm going to tell all of y'all this at one time. The reason I wanted to get the 400 points is to get the free offers. Casino Royale is going to have a hard time convincing me to get Prime. 500 points, 2,500 points. That's money I could be spending on other casinos. That's bad, isn't it? But Royal is a piece of cake for, getting deals on anyway. But I'm trying to get on Princess, Virgin, a few other things, MSC. I want to try some different stuff. So Royal, I'm going to probably get on the Symphony of the Seas, which is on the freaking list, by the way. There's only one date. It's Symphony of the Seas out of, I think, Galveston. No, out of, I don't know where it is right now. But anyway, one. And I said that to Jorge, and he was like, how many days? Yeah, how the heck? Or maybe it was 5. I don't know, but it was a small one, and it is soon. So if I can convince him to go on 70 Seas, I'm good, y'all. If I can. So everybody's speaking. Let me roll down. Is there anybody I haven't said hello to? Charlie, part of the Foodie Squad, girl. You got a membership yesterday, and you know what that means. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to do this, y'all. And I just love it. I just love it. Welcome in, Charlie. Travel, yes, we see. So how was her Boleros band? They were kicking. Okay, let me just say now, I got about 20 shorts I got to release of Boleros, and I haven't released one. I've been so hooked into my casino stuff. I haven't done my shorts, y'all. And I did so many shorts on this cruise. And yeah, Boleros was kicking, y'all. And every time I would go by there, I'd be like, you asked me, Kathy, one time we were just trying to roll through. We were just like, hey, had a good old time. It is a party ship, and it always has been a party ship. And I just love that about Freedom. Okay, that is my party ship right there. Didn't have time to party, was too concerned about casino stuff. But yeah, they had a good time on that ship. Okay, Willie's putting up some stuff, maracas, drums, maracas. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit. I'm sorry if I missed anybody because I'm about to zoom. Wakeview Travel. Hi, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late. This work thing is really convenient. Kathy, if you're listening, a lot of people said comments about retirement. I don't know if you heard that after you left, that a few people said, yeah, I'm ready to end this gig. I want to retire and be able to travel. And I get it. I get it. Hey, look at all these people. Lori says, I'm back. Sorry, I'm going to have to watch the replay. 2 calls. Girl, well, at least you're getting some stuff done. That's all the yay banners. But wait till I finish all of the videos. And did you get to see Sherman the video? But anyway, wait till I finish all the videos. I had too much bad feedback on the banners, dude. I think you're the only one who loves the banners. Anyway, so we're going to try something different because we want people to be able to read it, without having to do this and that kind of thing. But like I said, still have the banners. We'll play them every once in a while. Yep. Okay. Lori. So everybody speaking to each other. The best travel tip. You're not supposed to do it till tomorrow. The best travel tip I know of is to take me along. That's a good one. What Ryan says, he wears a size 14-day cruise. I get it, man. Elevated chills. That's my buddy, Elevated. I love, if you've never checked him out, be sure to type #GrowElevated so people could check out your videos. Because, dude, the last one, the one that you did recently, where the troll comes in and talks to you, I could not stop laughing. Okay, you are a comedian. FYI, you look just like my grandson, which messes with my head. Ben is one of the subscribers on your channel, so you met him. But you guys remind me so much of each other, and I just couldn't stop laughing. He has your sense of humor, by the way, also. So, yeah, be sure to type #girl, my friend, before you go. Willie's almost at 1,000, y'all. Be sure to check Willie out. Go over there to Willie's Desert Hangout and subscribe to his channel. There's a lot of great people in here that came from Willie's community. Yeah, and Willie plays music all day long. He doesn't care about monetization, although he's worried about 1,000, obviously, but he doesn't. I don't think he's that concerned about it because he gets to play his music while he's waiting to get monetized. I don't know what you're planning to do, Willie, because that's going to be, I don't know. Travel says, go solo. Okay. The bad news is I don't like to be by myself. Although anybody will tell you that I make friends everywhere I go. I never meet a stranger, y'all. But, that comes from being a military brat. You learn to make friends like that. You land somewhere, it's like, hi. But I don't like to go solo. I will take, especially, okay, there are a lot of people in my family that have never cruised. And I thought about that, y'all. Here I am getting free cruises, and it's like, I'm getting free cruises. I could be taking one of my cousins or anybody, y'all. Somebody who has never cruised. They're never going to see me, but they'll get to experience a cruise ship. Okay, go solo. That way, you can hit the nightclub and boleros without having to hear people say they're tired and their feet hurt. I'm the one who says I'm tired and my feet hurt. Just so you know, travel. So that there you go. One good thing about me and Kathy is, well, we were out on Puerto Plata, and Kathy is younger than I am by a few years. Okay, quite a few, but she was already out there for a while. By the time I saw Kathy, I'd only been out there for maybe about a half an hour, and my feet were already hurting. I was already hot. It's a long walk over to Puerto Plata's with that Taino Bay, whatever port. It's a nice little walk over there, by the way. That's a travel tip for you. If you got to go there, be sure and take the tram if you can't, walk well. So there you go. Wakefeed Travel says he's almost at 100. Please, we have enough people in our community to kill that. Okay, so everybody, hashtag grow Wakefeed Travel. We're going to get him past 100. There's no reason why anybody in our community should be at 100, unless they're not a content creator. Okay, because we can take you over that pretty fast. Okay, just saying. And be sure to leave the right kind of package. Okay, that's all I can say. Be sure to comment, all this stuff, so you make that subscription stick. Okay, elevated. I love him. Oh my gosh. He's part of the Are You Locked In community. They are totally, totally cool. I've met a lot of people there. I've had a lot of fun there. Celebrating 1 year on January 21st. 1,001 year. You go, dude. That straw is pretty cool. I know, right? And the stickers. Randy. I love Randy. Randy is hilarious. He's got a dry wit. He's so funny. If you ever watch Usual Suspects, you'll see Randy in person. He comes on and we giggle together. I have those, Miss Vicky. You do? You have the straws, or you have the stickers? Lori, I love magnets too, Lori. I am a magnet fiend. I haven't even made magnets for my own, and I'm going to start making magnets for everybody. We'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, let me put that on my list of things that I got to do. Magnets. Magnets, y'all. Cute. Vicky stickers. Oh, my gosh. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. Mary Todd, hey, Jean coming in. Mary Todd Shades of Light. Hi, Vicky. Good morning, my friend. I hope you're feeling better. I'm still stopped up, y'all, but whatever. We will get through. It is not a big deal. Nice stickers. Thank you, Antoinette. No, move to Florida. More ports to choose from. This from somebody who only cruises out of one port. Okay, maybe two. More ports to choose from. That's hilarious. I don't know. I'm just going for the warm weather. Hi, Mickey. Okay. So you know what? I'm not that far from New Orleans or Mobile, but I haven't gone to either one of them. Vicky, I'm glad you received and liked the stuff. Remove the flag from the straw. I know, I did. I just showed that. See, I got the little thing here. I'm not going to swallow it. It's a little brush inside, and that's the tag on there. So anyway, the straw was only used to protect this thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The straw was only used to protect the flagpole from getting bent. Oh, this is a flagpole. Look at that. It's a flag. Okay. And it says Squirrel's Nest. Randy, that's so creative right there. I get a lot of cool stuff from y'all. I'm going to have to show y'all sometime, all the cool stuff that I get. Just cool stuff from getting it. That is cool. I'm trying to figure out now where I'm going to put it at, but I don't have the background like Scott does and all that, but Anyway, Camille, hey, sweetie. Hello, Vicky. Thank you for the hearts, part of the foodie squad. Be sure to check out my buddy Camille. She's almost at 3,000. My friend hit 16,000 and was stunned silent. You talking about money, I assume. Although subscriptions would do the same thing to me. Okay. $16,000 is a lot of moolah. That's a lot of cruises. I mean, in the big perspective of things, y'all, you could win money in your gambling. Now realize, if you have an addiction, don't go there. Okay. It's not worth it to get cruises for sure. If you have an addiction, call the line, get some help. But on the other side of things, if you're just dabbling to get 200 points, you might hit 16,000. That would be amazing, y'all. That would be so amazing. I was amazed at my jackpot, and I was thinking that was an unexpected surprise right there. And I was having a good old time, y'all. And I was just sitting there with my mouth hanging open because I was like, really? Really? You're messing up my video. My whole point of doing the video was to show you didn't have to spend a lot of money. And then all of a sudden you get a lot of money and you're like, okay, now I got this weird thing in the middle of the whole video. When I was just having fun playing my favorite machine, Golden Century, y'all. My favorite machine. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna roll down a little bit because I'm getting way behind. Where are the best deals, Vicky? Well, it's funny you should ask that, Charlie. Are you talking about casino deals, cruise deals? You're gonna have to break it down a little bit for me, because deals is a funny thing. But yeah, best deals as in money for a cruise. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good deals. And if you want to be part of my deals, I have a deals email that goes out like once a month or something like that. When I see a good deal, I spread it to everybody. It's like, look at this, y'all. Do you want solo deals? Solo trip? Are you tripping with somebody else? Are you tripping alone? You got to give me some info and I'll tell you. But tomorrow's travel tips, Thursday travel tips, y'all, travel tips. So come in tomorrow, get some travel tips. And it's not just going to be cruising. It's going to be whatever travel tips people come up with. And I know you guys have a lot of good travel tips. I can't wait to hear it personally. I'll tell you mine. You can tell me yours. Hit the like button. Yes, please hit the like button. Haven't talked about that, have I? Yes, there's a thumbs up for you. Hello, Lori. So look at Royal Travel says list for a side by side on Virgin. That way you only have one airport. My husband's with me on this trip. So unfortunately, we have a PTO situation. But you know what, Travel, that's okay. He doesn't have a lot of personal time, but we're going to spend 2 days in Miami before we go because we love Miami. A lot of people think of Miami as a port. We think of Miami as a destination. Always have. Back when we didn't have as much money, going to Miami was a treat for us. I mean, let me tell you how at that time, we were pretty desperate to get to some warm weather. We had a timeshare in South Beach once upon a time. So, we love going to Miami. We go there. We would go there. We used to drive down there just to get to warm air. Okay. It was like, okay, we're going to Miami. Once upon a time, we drove everywhere. But yeah, if he wasn't working every day, we would be able to do, side to sides and back to backs, but he ain't got that much PTO. For me to be able to get more cruises in general, I got to kind of pin it into 7 days for him. And then maybe in 3 more months, we can go on another trip of some sort. But Wacky Travel says, I loved your casino video. Thank you. I'm so glad, you guys. Those of you who are casino people that loved it, thank you. I did that for y'all. I really did. I wanted to see if I could do it, first of all, but also I wanted to do it for the people in this community that talk about casinos all the time. 4 days, $360. Not bad. I tell you, I was pretty excited, y'all. And then also to accidentally hit how many jackpots? I think it was 3. I don't know. Watch the video. Hey, Harjarine Annette. I figured it out. Hello, Vicky. Welcome. Harjarine is part of the Foodie Squad. I'm doing my hearts today, y'all. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hi, dear. Welcome in. Symphony will be in Galveston next May. Dude, and you know what? Next May, I may be in Galveston because Symphony will be in Galveston. I have a year for my deposit. I put down a deposit on a cruise and next cruise just to be able to get a free cruise. It's a long story. I'm going to have to tell that story. I will tell that story about what happens when you get an instant certificate. It's an interesting little chat. I should have recorded the dude. But I didn't want to record him without him knowing I recorded him. And I didn't want to ask him if I can record him because I'd already been turned down by the guest host. That lady, the beautiful lady you see in all of the slot machines I sat at, she was the casino host. And she basically told me, no, you cannot record me talking. I'm sorry. But I wanted to so bad. She's so cute. And it was just like... But, you know, like we've said before, you're not even supposed to show people in casinos. I'm just glad they let me record. But still, I've got a casino tour coming up, y'all. It's very fast. It's not really, it's not fancy. It just shows the slot machines and me going through talking about them. But it does the trick, and it's for my buddy Bill, who's getting ready to go on Freedom of the Seas. Anyway. How was my trip? It was awesome. The vlog was dropped yesterday. It's out on my channel. And yay. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody saying hello. Be sure to check out Willie. He's very close to 1,000. And what number are we at today, Kathy? Travel Cake Trips. She's driving. I don't want her to have an accident, but I am curious. Somebody tell me what number is my buddy at today? She's really, really close to 1,000. Charlie says, I'm there. I'm getting everything in order to retire. You go, girl. We talked about retirement yesterday. Kathy was telling us she is ready to retire, and we are ready for her to retire. Just a milestone. It's just a milestone to you. I know. He doesn't want to monetize. He wants to play his music. I get it. I've never been on a cruise. Where are those free cruises? It's freezing in Michigan. Girl, there are cruises all over the place. Every port that has cruisability has got a cruise. So we're talking, all the way this way, all the way that way. Around the coast, and there are some cruises down the Mississippi too, girl. So look, you can take a cruise. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody's still speaking. It's after 11 o'clock, and I'm still talking, y'all. And it's Wednesday. Tell me something, y'all. Is Astute Traveler or Uncle Scugger coming on today? Because I didn't even check. I'm sorry to say. Send your best royal offer to Carnival, MSC, Virgin, Princess never have to pay a dime. Now, where do you send it to? I don't know this part. See, I know the royal part. I don't know the other parts yet. I've never been on a free cruise. I want one, though. Hey, watch the vlog, Camille. Yeah, that's how you get it, girl. Just subscribe to Elevated Chills. Yay, Elevated! Looking forward to checking the channel out more when I take my break this afternoon. Thank you. We got a new Elevated. You got a new community member, Straws. Mickey's. I know, right? Where do you sign up? Pitts Life. Where do you sign up? Definitely check out my vlog, Charlie, so you can see. But like I said, you got to go on your first cruise to get your free cruise offers. And, just tell me what you're looking for. I'll send you some stuff, because if you're solo, there are a lot of solo deals out there. People don't know that. That cruise was a solo for me. I know. I'm waiting for the answer. What answer are we looking for, y'all? Let me know, because membership has its privileges. Randy, that was some good stuff. Lori, on our cruise, where was a lady hit a 25,000 blackjack handoff at $10 bet? Yeah, that's it. I'm not a big gambler. Sunshine and soul work. I get it. I'm really not a big gambler either. I don't spend more. Okay. I don't spend more than $100 a day on, and big gamblers spend like 200 a day. I'm not a big gambler. I'm about a medium gambler. Okay. I'm alone. Okay. Okay. So solo, Charlie, I don't have your information, but you could find me at foodiesvacations@gmail.com. And you know something, guys, this is exactly why I need my own banner right now. Because it doesn't make any sense that I have to keep spelling this out when I have banners, okay? But anyway, so, I always tell people that there is a cruise for everybody. Everybody, okay? So don't believe the hype when people say cruising is too expensive. That is not really how that goes. Look at me. That was a website. Look at me at gmail.com. That is my, that's going to be part of the new banner that I'm going to show. I think if it lets me show it, save. Okay, show. There we go. That is my email account. Okay. So just send me an email and we'll talk. And you don't have to get anything, by the way. There is no obligation. I do this every day. The cruise, people don't know this. Travel agents are free when it comes to cruises because the cruise lines are what pay us. You guys pay for travel agents every time you buy a cruise, period, because it's right in the rate. So a lot of people are doing their own work thinking they're saving money by not using a travel agent. And what they're really doing is paying a travel agent that is not working for them because it's at everybody's rate. So it will not cost you any extra. And most travel agents can help you find cheaper cruises. So I don't understand why everybody's not using a travel agent. Pitts Life, don't forget to share. That's funny. Send the deals to me and hubby, Vicky. Send me an email, foodiesvacations@gmail.com, so that I'll have your email. I think I may already have your email, Camille, but just in case. DeFam Adventures 21. Uh-oh. Look out. She's become part of your community. Grow. #grow. Okay, Camille, I will do, Charlie. Foodie, get off the ship. Take your husband to the airport. Get back on the ship. He would not mind. He would not mind. He after 7 days or 5 days even, he's done. He's like, okay, I've had my cruise. I may have to consider that. Me and my husband have the same situation as Vicky. Yeah, JT, look, see, Natty, you and I, we have a similar situation. We should do solos too. So everyone have a great rest of your week. It's after 11, y'all. We are past the after party. We are past the after party. But here, look, finally getting to the after party. I know, right? What am I doing? Give me a chance to blow my nose, right? So, okay, you guys, we're going to have to get off of here. I didn't hear anything from, I don't think Danny's on here, but if anybody knows if Uncle Skugga's going on, let me know, okay, because I really don't want to run into his situation. As it is, I'm going to run into, the rate I'm going, I'm running into Ryan. Ryan has got a fish tank live today. Wednesday is a big day, a lot of stuff going on today. We chat all day long. So the crazy thing is, we start We start early in the morning, and then the last chat that we do is Scotty J's at 9:30 at night, 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central. So anyway, $25,000. I'm still thinking about that. $25,000. That's a lot, yeah, to win in a casino. But that's casinos are so random. It's very, very few times that you'll see somebody get a grand. I have a friend that recently won like $50,000. It was 50 something $1,000, but she lives in Las Vegas. So, if you're in Las Vegas, the grands are a lot bigger. Keisha, hey, how you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a great week. We're talking about my my casino vlog yesterday. I released talking about free offers and whatnot. My brother-in-law told me he didn't want to cruise because he can't swim. I told him I know he has been on an airplane. I'm pretty sure he can't fly. That's a good one because people say that all the time. And I crack up when they say stuff like, that's a lot of water to swallow. I should say that's a lot of clouds to fly through or something like that. That's a lot of flapping you're going to have to do when that plane's going down. Apparently, Princess has dirt cheap rates in Texas as it prepares to exit. I think their demand has been weak. I don't know. That's a thing I haven't done, and what I'm going to have to do soon is I want to go on a Princess cruise. I mean, seriously, I do not see Jimmy live on his Skugga radio channel. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. I didn't want to run over anything. I haven't talked to him lately, so I don't know if he's doing those on a regular basis or every once in a while. But yeah, so we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom of the chat. You guys, thank you so much. I hope you liked the new way that I'm trying to show the groups, because I'm going to tell y'all, the banner thing is cool, but I want to start using the banner for stuff for me. Nothing personal against everybody's group cruises, but I also want to show the group cruises in a much more interesting way, because I've noticed that on the banner, a lot of people never notice some of the, and I don't want that to happen. I want you guys to be able to get some good advertisement for your group cruises and whatnot, and also to keep the list going. So there you go. But anyway, you guys, thank you for coming in. Tomorrow's Travel Tips Thursday. If you have a travel tip, and I mean any kind of travel tip, something that we need to know, please come in tomorrow and let us know what it is. It's going to be interesting to see all the good stuff and information we'll get tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. You guys, meanwhile, you guys have a great day. Be sure to check out Ryan. And also, Josiane comes on at 12 o'clock. And then I think Linda may be on at 1 o'clock. So, as usual, Wednesday just rolling, y'all. So there's some other stuff going on Wednesday, too. But you guys are going to have to keep me posted on that, because I can barely remember the stuff going on in the morning. Hopefully tomorrow I will have the 2027 list on my videos. We'll see. But I do like adding the music to it. It makes it a little more interesting. So we'll see. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Thank you for coming by. I will be seeing you in the streams.
Yeah. Waves crash loud, they don't say please. Yeah. I'm out here chasing southern breeze beat. Clock ticking fast like a heart in a race. But I'm so stepping in my own space. Anchors dry, but I cut the chain. Don't need no way, just my own name. I'm a runaway tide, I'm a rebel seed. No map, no guide, just wild and free. Sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow water. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow water. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away.
Sky splits wide like a vinyl scratch. Moon's the DJ light in my pad. Stars are the crowd, they twinkle and sway. I'm spitting verses while the night play. The deep hum bass of the ocean below echoes my pulse, it's a live show. Every wave a beat, every gust a rhyme. Lost and I love it, it's my time. Sail away. Leave the past behind. Sail away. Storms can't cloud my mind. Sail away. Horizon's all I see. Sail away. It's just the sea and me. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away.